ਸਹਿ ਸਿਆਣਪ ਲੱਖ ਹੋਏ ਤਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਨਾ ਚੱਲੇ ਨਾਲ. So Guru Sahib Ji, Guru Nanak Dev Ji is talking about this meeting with God, that if you want to meet with God and you have many clever thoughts, they're called clever thoughts. Lakhoi means 100,000 even. If you have 100,000 of these thoughts, says not a single one of them, when you leave this body, when you die, not a single one of them goes with you. So they don't mean that they don't help you ahead, these thoughts. So and they don't help you in your journey towards God, your journey to meet with God. This is what Guru Sahib Ji is saying. So my question to that would be, to Arif Maharaji, I would ask him, Maharaji, why do I even need to meet with God in the first place? What's this story about? You're saying these things to us, but my question is, why would I even need to meet with God? Why is this necessary? Why have you written about this? Why have you written so many words about this? That's my first question on this. So the answer is that the reason why we want to be meeting with God in this life is because in previous lives we've been here and come and gone here in different forms. We've been other humans in other families and lived other lives before, and before that we've been lower life forms like dogs and cats and animals and lived those lives. This is called 84 lakh June. So we've been wandering around in these different lives, in these different life forms and different people since the earth has began. So now we're in this human form, which is the most supreme form on this planet, is the human form. So because of this, because now we are here as a human again, or maybe before we were animals and now we've come in as a human on this planet, from here he wants, Vaheguruji, Maharaji, Guru Nanak Dev Ji wants us to go even further ahead, further up onto a higher state, and in fact the ultimate state of existence. And that state of existence, which is way beyond being human, is to be one with Vaheguru, is to be one with God. So this is why Guru Sahib Ji is talking about you can't do this and you can't do that in order to meet with God in this life. You've got to do certain other things, and that's where Gurbani comes along and tells us this. This is the reason, this is the most important reason why, as a human, as any human, for any human, not just Sikhs, any human, there's Gurbani for every human out there, that now's your opportunity to exit this human form and go up even further, in fact, to the ultimate existence, which is to be one with God, which is to be in God's house, which is to have a life there, and to be in absolute anand, in absolute peace, and there's no problem, there's no trouble, there's no headaches, there's no nothing, there's just peace and oneness. So he wants you to be in this state, and in order to be in this state, Guru Sahib Ji wrote Guru Granth Sahib Ji, and he's talking, that's why he says that's the first thing he says. So the first thing is that that even if you have all these wonderful, amazing, clever thoughts that I can do this, I can beat that guy, I can do this, and I can get one better over him and cheat him and get money off him or whatever, that none of these clever thoughts that are powerful and useful for you here will go with you in your next existence. And this is what this means, and this is why Guru Sahib Ji is talking about this meeting and this walking on this path to get on to this meeting with Vaheguru and the next day, and then I'll tell you about that in the next part. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.